MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Boston Red Sox and their arch rivals, the New York Yankees. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Oh, boy, the wind is blowing out. Matt, I'm telling you, as a hitter, it is like the best thing that has ever happened. It's like a birthday gift that you weren't expecting. When the wind's blowing out, you know if you just touch it just enough, that ball may go out of the ballpark. Because you know everybody wants to hit home runs. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Striding in, Ted Williams. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston, left fielder, number 9.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. In past meetings with Tanaka, 12 hits in 35 ABs. He's also hit 3 home runs. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball is put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
One and one. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 in the dirt here, And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton racing back. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. Williams rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Ready on 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Fletcher Purcell.
Digging in the switch hitter, Fletcher Purcell. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. On the ground near home, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. He spoils another one and will do it again. Payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Looking to minimize the damage here. Stanton's going to come over for a look, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. One and one. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 1st coming up, and Boston has the early 1-0 lead. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Now, how do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, you realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Roger Clemens is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Batting second.
Into the
third
box
baseman,
now. Number zero.
Number 0.
Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Hit in the air to right field. Betts is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third, catcher, Yogi Berra.
Now at the plate, Yogi Berra. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Into the box, Jorge Posada, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 1-0. Now in the box, Johnny Damon. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch home to Damon. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury is under it. 1 down.
Batting ninth, catcher Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Ted Williams. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Here it is on 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the
He'll
Yankees.
start us out here in the home half of the
Designated
second.
hitter, Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. And he's set down, one away.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Gary Sanchez.
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to left. There's a hit. The first of the new campaign for the Yankees.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And the pitch. To short. Gregorius is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Ready for another chance? Wade Boggs. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with the splitter. Ball one. Hot shot on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Fletcher Purcell.
Digging in for his second at bat, Fletcher Purcell. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0. So striding forward now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 2-2. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder,
boy, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by Show Track. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Damon looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, number 0. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 3 full, all tied at 1-1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And there's ball 1. One and one. Here it comes. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is gloved by Posada for the 2nd out.
Now batting, The center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Digging in to try it again, Johnny Damon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. A 1-1 pitch home to Damon. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. That's to first. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. At the plate, Yogi Berra. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Yogi Berra.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. In there. 2-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Jorge Posada is on deck. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. High in the air out to center field. Damon waits on it. 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Jorge Posada.
So stepping in, Jorge Posada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 9.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Digging in once again, Ted Williams. Couple of walks for him thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Goodness, 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Chopper foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Well, that base hit right there broke up a streak of 9 batters in a row. So maybe that just gets a little confidence to the offense, feeling like, okay, now it's our time to get to it.
Here's Mookie Betts as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Settling in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Nice job of fighting that ball off right there. 2 strikes on it. He throws a breaking ball down the way and just put enough on it to stay alive.
Now a swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He grounds it sharply to third. Boggs gloves it on to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hard hit to first. From his bottom. Crow gets him at first as he threw him out from the seat of his pants, and the side is retired. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now another 1-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Fletcher Purcell.
Ready once again, Fletcher Purcell. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Fletcher Purcell has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
From the belt, the pitch. He lays off, and that's outside. Ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach,
Now
you say,
batting,
that's a great AB.
fielder,
Down 0-2,
Johnny
you work the
Damon.
walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding in once again, Johnny Damon. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Still tied 1 apiece. Digging in to try it again. Number 0.
Leading
No
off for the
hits in
Yankees.
2 trips to the plate
Third
for him in the
baseman.
ball game.
Number 0.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses. Ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit hard to short. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get to first out. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Into the box, Yogi Berra, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jorge Posada.
Digging in and looking for more. Jorge Posada, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Boggs in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready for another chance? Blake Swihart. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And they start him out away with a called strike. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. This is grounded foul. Ready with another 0-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
In now, Ted Williams. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And the pitch on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter,
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Boy, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Gary Sanchez.
Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll be back in standing up.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
The throw to the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Robbie Ross.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Comes set with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Half 1-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Soft liner towards short. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Here's Brett Gardner now. A pitch out. The throw. The pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit to first. Posada is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Digging in the switch hitter, Fletcher Purcell. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Curveball that time, not even close. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Yankees 3 and the Red Sox 1. Tyler Thornburg is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Tyler Thornburg.
And there now is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Well, that fastball's coming high and hot. He was able to fight it off and got the base hit.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Standing in now, number 0, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Ramirez battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 8, Yogi Berra.
Ready for another shot now. Yogi Berra. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A look over to Stanton, and now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Here it comes, 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Designated hitter number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Stanton leads off at second. The pitch. Ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Second and third, 2 away. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Striding in, Didi Gregorius. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Boggs is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We've played 8 full. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 1. Goose Gossage comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Goose Gossage.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
1-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 out, nobody on. A little bouncer. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder Johnny Damon.
Stepping in, Johnny Damon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A 1-1 pitch home to Damon. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. Masahiro Tanaka gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Goose Gossage earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Our paid attendance at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 55,300. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to buckle up and have a great rest of the afternoon.